We began with breaking news. New information just into Channel 5 News. A DPS trooper and a Border Patrol agent both shot along the border in Starr County. The agent was not seriously injured. The DPS trooper was airlifted to McAllen Medical Center. Channel 5's Michael Scott joins us from the town of Fronton with more. Michael.
Lefty, the DPS trooper is in stable condition tonight at McAllen Medical Center. He was airlifted to the hospital. Investigators are trying to figure out how that trooper was shot. Now, here's what we know at this time about this incident. A DPS trooper was working an operation along the Rio Grande in the town of Fronton. He was shot in the abdomen. A DPS spokesman says a gun battle was happening across the Rio Grande from Fronton in Mexico. You can see how close the town of Fronton is to the Rio Grande. The trooper was shot around 1 p.m. this afternoon. The trooper's name hasn't been released yet. We were able to talk to residents out here earlier. They say it's not uncommon to hear gunfire across from this town in Mexico. It doesn't happen every day, but it happens enough. Fronton is a rural community. This is what a local newspaper reporter from Starr County told me earlier today.
The Starr County tends to still be a relatively good area. Doesn't have a lot of violence. The violence that we tend to see is more of this type of violence that's on the other side, and that tends to be in brush or in rural areas.
Again, investigators are trying to figure out how this trooper was shot. Multiple agencies were out here earlier. Border Patrol, Starr County Sheriff's Office, even the FBI and ATF. The Texas Rangers are heading this investigation. We'll continue to follow this story. We'll let you know as the news continues to develop out here in Starr County. For now, reporting in Starr County tonight, Michael Scott, Channel 5 News at 6.
And Channel 5's Frank McCaffrey was at McAllen Medical Center when that trooper arrived. He's live in our studio with what he saw. Frank.
That's right, Letty. When the Texas Department of Public Safety helicopter landed, we saw medical staff spring into action. The trooper was quickly rushed out of the aircraft on a stretcher. A fellow law enforcement figure walked beside him before being taken into the hospital. We asked DPS and McAllen Medical Center for the injured agent status recently. We have yet to receive a response. Live in the studio, Frank McCaffrey, Channel 5 News at 6.